Another 20-inch trout. I think this one's bigger. Oh my gosh. That's a 21, 22-inch trout. Hey, welcome back. I'm Jar. Today, we're in South Louisiana. We're looking for speckled trout. I'm fired up today for a couple of reasons. First, because my boat's been broke for a couple of months and it's almost fixed. I'm actually borrowing a buddy's boat, so I haven't been able to fish for a little while. And second, because we've had a couple of nice cold fronts. The water's already low. We're at peak tide, but those cold fronts that have been coming in have been pushing the water out. We've got plenty of water depth here, so there's no problem. But we're on a clock when it comes to going to the marsh because the water's already low and it's fixing to start falling. I've got to find the fish quick or make a decision to go ahead and move. I'm gonna start with this. This is a Rapala X Wrap. This is one of my favorite lures. We'll see if they'll bite this. If not, we'll switch, try a couple of these other ones. Wow, what an absolutely beautiful day. On the tide chart, you can see the red line is the actual and the blue line is the predicted. And that red line is a pretty good bit below that blue line, which means the water level is probably low. So I knew that before I got here. There he is. First fish. Ooh, I think it's a nice trout. Could be. Yeah, it's a trout, not a monster. Kind of foul hook, that's why it feels big. Okay. We're at least on the board. We work this type of lure with a downward motion. Tapping down, similar to what you would do with a top water. Just yanking that slack to get this erratic motion out of the lure. There he is. Looks like a good fish. Might be a redfish the way it's digging. Well, it's a nice trout. Nice trout. Come on, stay on. Stay on. Got it. Beautiful trout. Ooh, he's cold. Ice cold. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll take that all day long. Yes, sir. Look at that. Beautiful spots. I started with the jerk bait and caught the first one, and then I took a break, started fishing with a jig, and I just went back to the jerk bait. Apparently, that's the deal. But if there's a few more like that, we'll stay. Ooh, slammed it. Feels like another good one. I mean, he smoked it. God, dog. I think this is another good trout. Oh, it's a beautiful trout. Beautiful trout. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. I blame Kenny's net. I got it. Man, what a fish. I mean, this fish absolutely smoked it. You cannot complain about that. There's a lot of jellyfish in the water, which tells you that the salt content is good. Ready to go run up in the marsh. All right, we made the run. We're just gonna start with a Texas rig crawfish. I've got a 1/4 ounce jig as well. When we get to some of these deeper holes, we'll see if there's any trout. The trout could be all the way in here already. Look at that big sucker. Oh my gosh. Look at this big hog. Oh my goodness. Thought it was a redfish. Holy smokes. Oh, that is crazy. Maybe these trout are hanging out just in a different area than I was fishing. This is crazy. Might be a fluke. Man, this is some clean water. Ultra clear. There he is. Redfish, gotta be. Feels like a good one. There he is. Might be a sheeper. Got it. Just absolutely broke the hook. What an animal. I don't know. I think pound for pound, a sheepshead might be one of the hardest fighting fish there is. These conditions are too good for them to not be biting. And in here, I think they're just spread around a little bit. What do we got here? Oh, a nice trout. God, this is, oh, beautiful trout. Man, this channel's got it all. Redfish, trout, sheephead. That's a nice trout. Probably about 16 inches. Boy, everything hits the purple craw. That's just a 3/16 ounce bullet weight with a 2/0 worm hook. And that's a Zoom speed craw. See, that trout being here makes me want to throw this jig, even though that one just hit that purple crawfish. There he is. What is this? I think this is a redfish. Oh, it's another trout. Another nice trout. Uh-oh. I mean, look at this. Oh, I did not think it was this big. This could get ugly here. Man, what a pretty fish. Great colors from the cold, clear water. Just couldn't ask for better. So I caught one on the crawfish and I switched to the jig just because I felt like if there were trout here, they would hit the jig as well. And first or second cast with the jig. This is a 1/4 ounce jig, and that's a Magneto. It's a white, pearlish, clear, kind of hybrid color. Good all around color. I'm working this lure fast because it's so shallow. I'm just trying to stay from getting hung up. There he is. I think we found our red. I don't know. I mean, I hate to say that anymore. The way that sheephead felt, this could easily be another one of those. Oh, it's a big trout. What is this? It is, it's a massive trout. It's a big trout. Oh my gosh. That's a 20. Are you kidding me? He was just like skin hooked on the lip. That's a 20-inch trout. Look how beautiful. We're gonna let this fish go. It's a big 20-inch trout. We don't keep these. Oh man. This water is cold too. The fish are cold. But they are feisty, man. I'm telling you, these fish are fired up. That trout was sitting in less than a foot of water. I'm gonna come off of that purple and I'm gonna switch to a kind of a green pumpkin that's got a little bit of purple hints in it. So not completely different, but a little more subtle. We just come through, make the turn, go straight through, and just do a little skin hook. There he is. Another trout, another big trout. Another 20-inch trout. I think this one's bigger. Oh my gosh. That's a 21, 22-inch trout. Hang on, dude. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Oh my gosh. What in the heck is going on? Look at the girth on this thing. Just a big fatty. We're gonna let this one go too. This is easily over 20. Son, I cannot believe these big trout are stacked up in this little channel like this. That is crazy. Yeah, see, I love little spots like this. We've got the main channel running this way, and then there's a little island and there's a little pass that goes around, and that current comes into this bend. There he is. It's got to be a redfish. Or a sheeper. Oh, it's a drum. Perfect size drum. We just add that to the list of what we caught on the crawfish. Look at that. That's a beautiful drum. That's a perfect keeping size too, but we're gonna let it go nonetheless. I know a jig and a Texas rig are usually something you go into the bottom and just kind of hopping it along the bottom, but you can't do that here. You'll get hung up on everything, so you just work it like a crankbait or something. You just swim it. I do pauses to let it drop because I do want a drop action periodically, but for the most part, I'm just burning it. I'm doing that with the jig and this Texas rig. They both have swim action. There's a real clear murk line right here. You can see this muddy water must be coming out of this little pass here. And then this side of the channel is crystal clear. There he is. I think we got another big trout. My rod tip got wrapped. Oh man, look at this. My rod tip got wrapped around the string. Somehow I managed to get him back in the boat. About a 17-inch trout. Well, if you're anything like me, you could just stay out here all day. I love it out here. I never found fish stacked up in any one particular spot. We just caught a few here and a few there, and by the end of the trip, we had quite a few fish. The goal was just to come out here and try to figure out what's going on, see what these fish are doing, and they were so sporadic and doing so many different things. I don't feel like I figured much out, but we managed to catch quite a few fish. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along. We'll catch you on the next one.